A pleasant good morning, cycling fans and supporters. Welcome to the Elephant Sun cycling race. And this beautiful Sunday morning, folks, before we get into stuff, we want to big up Geotech Belize for your building and construction need. Go to Geotech. We do soil and concrete testing to ensure building safety and structural integrity. Geotech conduct numerous tests in the construction and engineering industry. We are located at mile 8.5 on the George Price Highway. So before you start construction, go to Geotech Belize or call them at 225-1130. You can Google us on our website and Facebook page. With Geotech Belize, minimize those risks of destructive storms, the soil degradation, and faulty construction. Optimize your home and business for a long, satisfying, and secure peace of mind. Geotech Belize, ensuring quality and design and construction. Yes, folks, what a beautiful day here in the country of Belize. Stuff there. It's all out racing today. I want to big up the guys here. Yeah, morning dog. Dog will be my driver today. So we have all the people behind the scenes working. We have Miss D getting busy writing all the we have a lot of cyclists right today, Miss D. You're working hard. All right. We have prizes. We have the guys. We have Mr. Carmelito and Mr. Kanul, members of the Elephant Sons cycling team.
Yeah, when they left on the bike then?
So shortly, folks, we'll be on our way. We want to give the Lord, thanks and praises for another beautiful day. The first day of the race is the kiddies. We have some very young kiddies riding today. I think Patrick Lee Data, you ride Patrick Williams. We have Darren Anderson, little daughter, the ride. Oh, then two babies out. Folks, remember to share the live. Remember, folks, no negative comments. We have moderators viewing the live and they will cut you, so a repeat. And please, fans, if you see anybody get out of line, lecture them. We won't accept that today. It's a family day, a family affair, and let's support cycling. Let's think clean. You can, comment and cheer on a rider, but no negative. And they're off. Two young kids, and here goes Darren, little baby, Darren daughter, and here goes young there she goes. Tanya, I think it's Tanya's her name. She crosses the finishing line, and here comes the cutest little thing. The cutest little thing coming as she pedals away. The cutest little thing. Look at her. The cutest little thing, man. As she rides to the finishing line. Kudos to a future champion in the making. Yes. What's her first name? Michaela Williams. As she crosses the finishing line. Young Michaela. Yes. Congratulations, there's Patrick, his wife. Yes, morning. Yes. And there is the winner. There she is. Tanya. So folks, like I mentioned, this is a morning of cycling races. Elephant Sons. Today my driver will be Mr. Douglas Barcelona Lam. As you know, Rick is leaving the country today, so Dougie will take over. Yes, good morning, Mr. Kevin Logan out of Boston. Kevin, what a beautiful day it is here in the country of Belize, man. The sun is shining, a nice chill in the air. We want to welcome all our fans tuning in on this beautiful Sunday morning. Lot more races. Yes, sir, good morning. Lot more races remaining. Fans are out. I see George Abraham out. You can see G-Flow. Up next, 6 to 10. Yes, morning, Mr. Solis. Up next, 6 to 10. 6 to 10 riders. Yes, good morning, Mr. Anderson. Lou Sosha, good morning. Nigel Stewart out of Boston, the Stewart and of the family. Big up on yourself. Thanks again for the goodies. I know Miss Ethel Jenkins, I got my Ricola. We want to big up our guys there in Panama. Big up 3 guys, you know, riding on a team out there. But it's Derek Chavaria, and I believe he holds the U23 leaders jersey at this moment. He rode a brilliant race the first stage, and you know he rode well yesterday again. Big up our 3 riders: Derek Chavaria, Javin Gonzalez, and young Jalen Briseno out there in Panama representing. Even though they're riding from Belize team, they are riding for a team from. I think the guy responsible for the team, part sponsor of the team, is the great Hejadal. Rider Hejadal. He's a Canadian. He won the Giro d'Italia some years ago. So big up those guys there in Panama. And I believe you can see that that race too, that it's been live streamed. So let's check it out. I want to big up my son there in Chicago. I want to say good morning to my beautiful wife at home. Still fine a bed. So up next is the what is it? 6 to 10? 6 to 10. 6 to 10. 6 to 10. 6 to 10 riders. You can see young Albert Belgrave, and they're off. They are off heading to the finishing line. 3 riders, and it's Ara Belgrave out of the saddle. Ara Belgrave out of the saddle. We have another young kid there. Here comes Ara Belgrave. It's a tight. That's a tight race. It's a tight race. That's almost dead heat. Oh. Yeah. They don't stop. They don't stop. When I do one lap.
No, done.
Done? Well, then you continue the race. Well, there, look at them want to be cyclists with you. Ara Belgrave and that almost. You have a camera, right? Because that was pretty close. The green, okay. The gentleman said the green.
They move fast and come out.
Yeah. Belizean girl, good morning. Who the young man in the green? Yeah.
The one for the outside. The one for the inside. The one for the up, they don't know the line.
So there's Mr. Crawford, he is the judge. Yeah. Watch out, the 2 young kids are still racing Ara Belgrave. Boy, I think somebody, if they want to next lap, they should give them a special prize. This is wild, this is crazy. This is totally exciting out here on the Philip Golson Highway. It's still real? Watch it, Ara. So I believe Ara thought these 2 young kids thought it was these 2 kids thought it was a lap. Ara came out to race. OMG, that is so beautiful. Yes, Mr. Godfield Gordon, always tuning in. Yes, big up to all our cycling fans tuning in. You remember, a lot of racing today. So I want to big up Mrs. Margaret Jex. She gave a nice pair of earrings for the first place for the ladies. A Pandora. I guess the females and wear a Pandora. When you tell me Pandora, I want to wear a Pandora. I might think a biscuit, but jewelries. So people say that's nice jewelries. So there is it, Elephant Sons. These are the live is brought to you by Elephant Sons and Erdogan's Bike Shop, bring it live into your living room. Good morning, Candice Bowden out of Chicago. Alain Alexis. Alain Alexis said EJ and the green machine, Mr. D. Well, the official said the young lady, boy. So you know, I'm just the camera guy. So, what you? Yeah. Folks, once again, thank you all for tuning in on this beautiful. I know Travis and Roger Brandt. I know they must be itchy to be here, but apparently they hold up at the border, so they are not here. This event. Okay, all right, cool, yeah, all right, okay. So the prize will be given out to the young kids. Yes, move to the podium where the kids want to get the prize, and then up next the BS riders. Wait, come. Yes, there they are.
Stop right side now, Carmelito. Stop right side today. Got it. Yeah. All right, the next two.
Manny Big Harris.
What the next two there? What the next two there?
Make it, when you don't make it something to the camera, right? When you're done. So I get the other kids, and then I get an interview. Darren. I want that to say something to the camera around when I'm give me one prize, right? Yeah. So, you know, thank you.
Yeah, give it. No.
Oh boy, Charles, that's your son too? Boy, everybody get into cycling? Charles Leslie, what you name? Charles too? He named Charles? Oh, Carlisle. I'm wondering if that Charles the third. So Arab.
Give him the bag for first and second.
So Ara Belgrave on top of the podium. Good morning, Miss Rita Thompson. Good morning, Miss Rita. Folks, remember coming up the 22nd of February, Catch a Bull. So there are the three kids.
Give them a medal on the back, take one photo picture in it. Put it in.
Yes, the three kids. So they are 6 to 10. Ara Belgrave, first place. Second place, so now the young man I'm going to name shortly. And third, Carlson.
Yeah, come back for your E. Get our win back.
So we have some interviews quick. Good morning, Mr. Philip Waite. Big Bad Kevin Logan.
Bro. Charles.
All right. Receiving their medals and prizes. Hands up. Yes.
Good job.
Good job.
All right. So make a quick interview. So yeah. Morning. What you want to say to the fans?
Good morning. Good morning, baby. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Are you a champion?
Did you win, baby?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you have fun?
Not gonna wait till I young man.
Come on.
All right, Tanya. Okay, baby. What you want to say, Tanya?
Good morning.
Moon don't put the
I'm
neck too close,
Ling.
baby. Hold it, man. Hold it.
So tell me what you do, man. Tell me what you race.
And
You
then you
win.
race and you come in first.
I race and I come in first.
Okay, congrats.
You want one there?
When here?
Ernest Sasha.
Okay.
Ernest Sasha.
Okay, all right. So tell the fans your name. This young man race just now, Mr. Slusher.
My name is Anastasia and I'm 10 years old.
Okay, and you roast this man in what? From third, right?
Second.
Second. Oh yeah, second. See? Yeah. All right. Congrats, right?
Yes,
We have
sir.
two more of you, right? Okay, good. Charles, say something to come around.
Come in third place.
Hold it.
Come in third place. Won $20.
What?
Say good morning, everybody.
Good morning, everybody.
I want to thank your family, your friends.
Yup.
Just say it.
I want to thank my family, my friends, my mom and dad.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, already. Here, hurry up me. This is the base race. Follow it shortly. Sorry. Okay, then the interview already. Then after shortly, we want to do the base race. How much laps the base race to do? 10 laps. Okay, all right. So now I catch a start, but at least I want jump on the cycle and then go around. Ari. Back in the winner's circle. Congratulations.
Thanks.
Tell the fans, say, show the fans, man. Show the fans, girl. Our session like that. So I go to get me as a dog and then shortly we follow the base race. The riders in lineup. I don't know the names of all these guys. So what your name, young man? Huh? Rajan and Wilford. I try to remember the names there. Sorry, what? I joke again. Make a pass, yeah? So I'm going to put on my helmet. Where doggy there? Douglas Barcelona. Hold this, make a put on my accoutrements, please. Go and be camera.
Anthony. Where are Anthony? They can't do a job. Good morning, Miss Mel.
Thank you. Yeah, I'll come up to my Ricola. So, I look for Douglas. Huh? I got my Ricola there, man. I got my Ricola right there, so I look for Douglas Lam, though, because he drive his cycle. Yes, a pleasant good morning. So Rick is not here today, so Douglas Lam, but I'm not seeing a motorcycle over there. And here are the riders.
Traffic officers at the 2 points for the most part are the turning points. We are turning for a roundabout. We have some streams along the way for the first rider that crosses the line. A $20 stream second lap, fifth lap, 7th and 9th. We have $20 for the second, 5th at $10, 7th at $10, and the 9th lap, where be the final lap for the most part, will be $20. But good? What is a female? Oh, sorry, the preems are for the females only. Four preems.
So $125 stream on the fifth lap for the base riders, right?
The female lap and the fifth lap to that are confusing.
Female or fifth?
You got a fifth?
Second, fifth. All right, so third and sixth. We have a two station prize zone. Third and sixth right here. No, base one and base two.
Yes, good morning, Melanie.
Base one, base two, $25 right here.
Yeah, we have to do that. Third, base one, sixth, base two. Everybody get along.
Where is Douglas, the Barcelona alum? Looking for him, so. The zoom right over there. See the zoom over there? Oh, Doug over the side. Okay, all right. I'll catch up on the side then. Doug, I'll catch up on the side.
That's fifth lap. The females again are the fifth. And
The females are fifth.
Begin up again, the people bring the live into your living room. Big up Elephant Sons and Erdun's Bike Shop. Bring the live into your living room.
7 and 9. Everybody good?
Voila.
So when you see me for the lap, I know that station prize is all right on that orange shirt. So I know it's lap. I'm gonna call it lap.
Doug, I'll meet you right over there.
Ready?
So there are how much laps? 10 laps? 10 laps. Big up Elephant Sons for having this huge event today. So this is the base, the female and base 1, base 2. We only have 2 young ladies taking part. I head over to my driver, Douglas Barcelona Lam, taking over for Rick. Yeah, the fans, Mr. G, good morning. Yeah, the Pelayos. Morning, Pelayos. So the riders are making their way around the roundabout and then they return and then I jump back on the motorcycle. Yeah. A pleasant good morning again, cycling fans and supporters. Here comes the lead traffic motorcycle and here comes the riders. Already someone off the front. Who's that rider? A rider in green. That's Lyndon Jungle Garnet. Yeah, already dog. Good, yeah. So we are, folks, the first big event of the day. We had the kids there earlier, and now we have the club. I mean the BS1, BS2 riders and 2 young ladies taking part. The guys are fly already. The course is completely locked off, so big up the traffic department. Big up Douglas Barcelona Lam taking care of me. How is the audio, folks? How is the audio? Let me know how is the audio. Sitting at the back we have Francois, Kedisha back on the bike. So the 3 young ladies. Kedisha is also in the mix. So I said 2 is 3. So we have young Chelsea Gillett, we have Francine Gigley, and we have Kedisha Francis making their way around the roundabout. We have Jungle Garnet along with another rider, Mr. Joseph, making their way around the roundabout. Oh. All right, thanks. They said audio great. Clifford Lewis, good morning. Yeah, thanks Nige, thanks Louis Osha and Andre Pereira. Folks, it's back together. We have about 10 plus riders here. We have in the mix we have Chelsea Gillett and Francine Gigley. And I'm looking for Kedisha Francis, but I think Kedisha got dropped. Yeah, she comes. She make her way back. Kedisha Francis riding for Team Imanis. So we have two Team Imanis out here in young Chelsea Gillett and Kedisha Francis. There's Francois at the back. This is one of 10 laps. And it's a beautiful Sunday morning here in the country of Belize. I don't feel a little Christmas wind, we call it a little breeze, a nicely cool breeze. Call it Christmas weather. Belizeans love Christmas, they are preparing already. We can see Joseph Pelayo. We can see Sean Duncan. We can see Santi the Chief Castillo. We can see Dylan Abraham. Not Dylan, the Dylan here? Chad Abraham, sorry. As we make our way around the roundabout here at the smart roundabout. Big up the traffic department. So we head into the second lap. Once again, picking up my driver. Once again, picking up the people bringing live into your living room. Elephant Sons cycling team and Urdun's Bike Shop bringing live into your living room. Whenever there's an attack, Kedisha is just off the back, but Kedisha have just returned and I think in the train. So big kudos to Kedisha Francis, who's not training but brave it out and come out to ride. And the move, that's Mr. Joseph on the move. Going him down is we have Joseph Pelayo. We can see the yellow jersey of Lyndon Jungle Garnet. We can see Chief riding for Team Santinos. We can see Chad. What Christopher Andrews they put out Christopher Andrews in the BS1, BS2. At the back here we have a young kid, I forgot his name. Ask a name that started the race, but I get confused. I think one name Wilford and the next one name something. They both ride, the two guys up front actually. And the attack now is Chad Abraham and the attack. Chad Abraham out front, followed by Mr. Joseph. Once again, picking up the driver, Mr. Douglas Barcelona Lam. Rick, I want to say safe travel to Rick and Carla, heading out of the country today. Joseph Lam Joseph Pelaya just off the back. Joseph, you have to make it back because you know your fans they look on. Folks, what a beautiful day here it is in the country of Belize. Again, we want to big up our three guys there in Panama taking part in the Tour de Vuelta de Cherokee. Young Derek Chavarria, who currently holds the U23 leaders jersey, and Javin Gonzalez and young Jalen Briseño. Folks, as we speak, it's Joseph Pelayo blazing a trail out front, completing lap 2, and I think you get a prize. I'm not sure if that he get the prize. No, only one prize it says, so I think the prize are for the female. That's Joseph Pelayo. Joseph Pelayo out front, and in hot pursuit is the next young man in hot pursuit. Cutterback Chad, Jungle Garnet, Sean Duncan, Christopher Andrews, Chief, Chelsea Gillett, and Francine Gigley. Good morning, Godwin Terry, out of New York. Folks, remember, the 3rd of January 2026, Night of Living Legends, Mr. Oswald Bowman and family. This is the second year giving all the riders their flowers while they are alive. So buy those tickets They are $75 a piece. You can get them at Angelo's Press. A few riders have a few tickets. I have a few tickets. 75 at the door. It's $100. The venue is the Caribbean Motor Showroom here on the Philip Wilson Highway. Folks, as we speak, there was an attack by Lyndon Jungle Garnet, blazing a trail. Lyndon Jungle Garnet and the attack. He's out solo. Lyndon Jungle Garnet all alone as he makes his way to complete lap 3 when he turn around and be lap 3 of 10. Big up to the young ladies at the back. I want to shout out Dolfo Cabral, Miss Kirsten Sibaranes, all the cycling fans in the United States and across the Caribbean and across the world. One lead rider up front. We head to the front of the race, the tactile approach, the front of the race. We have one lead rider. It's Lyndon Jungle Garnet on the move. They have opened a gap of about 5 seconds or so. Lyndon Jungle Garnet all alone as he continued to blaze a trail here on the Philip Wilson Highway in the Elephant Sons cycling crit races, series of crit races in all categories. Lyndon Jungle Garnet. All alone, pressing on, and this beautiful resurf tarmac. Kedisha is no longer with the group, and it's all Lyndon Jungle Garnet. Folks, next weekend we head to San Ignacio. Next week Saturday we head to Willows Bank to bring you live coverage of an event there in Willows Bank. And then we head to Cayo. I think the race name Energy something. We'll get the details. We'll talk about it on the show Thursday night. As we complete 3 of 10 laps, it's all Lyndon Jungle Garnet. 3 of Yes, big up again Travis and Raja Brandt and the traversing to Belize from the United States. Be safe, guys. Hope you enjoy the day. Thank you, guys. You are the how call it? You're the guys behind this. Nigel saying he knows to help. What you guys are the main two guys. Raja Brandt and Travis Flowers, Elephant Sun Cycling Team, sponsoring this, holding this race. Big up to all the sponsors making it possible. One lead rider, Lyndon Jungle Garnet. The other riders making their way around the roundabout. All the riders up front, the 3 riders up front are from the Galvez camp. Victor Galvez and young Chelsea Gillett and Francine Gigley still there. One of them will get a beautiful pair of Pandora earrings given by Mrs. Margaret Jacks out of New York. I want to shout out Tawa, I want to shout out Bolbo, Glenn Young out of Queens, New York, Ruben Rock out of Queens, New York. I think Bolbo out of the Bronx. I'm not sure where Tawa from, but they are all from the Big Apple. We got my son Diane there doing this in Chicago. Lex in Chetomal. And Georgian in Barrelboom. Folks, I want to say thanks to all the prayers that you send. Like I mentioned, we had a family emergency last week. So the person who was sick is feeling much better. And so we want to thank you all for all your praises. We appreciate it. Like we said, let's show love for each other. Humanity goes a long way. No fussing and fighting. It's the other part of the world, bomb the drop, people get killed for genocides and all that kind of thing. We here in Belize live a beautiful, peaceful life. So the pack is intact. Joseph Pelayo still in the mix. Big up to young Chelsea Gillett riding for Team Imanes, and Francine Gigler still here with the BS1, BS2. Good morning, Miss Kirsten Siberanes. Good morning, Miss Yvonne Vernon. Miss Kirsten's out at Long Island. Good morning, Mr. Oswald Bowman, the man behind the Living Legend Show. 3rd January 2026. Come out, you get all kind of prize. Best dress, best couple dress, prizes and surprises. A lot of cyclists past and present will be, getting their official thank you, getting their flowers, as we would say. The tickets are available at Angelo's Press for $75. At the door it's $100. Come support the thing, show our sports hero the love we share for them. And the one thing I like about our cycling family, the fans there, the die-hard fans, and that's why we ask all the fans there to be nice. It's a sporting event. Only one person could win. Like I say, we're putting a get out. So big up to all our fans. I want to say good morning to the president of the Cycling Federation, Mr. Glenford Flowers. I saw him out here. There's a small attack off the front. We have about 4 riders, and look at it. Young Chelsea Gillett and Francine Gigley riding across to the guys up front. Yes, 2 powerful young ladies. Why? Action packed. The girl in the right left, action packed. We have action packed at the back. We have Chief, we have Mr. Joseph, we have Chad Abraham, and we have Lyndon Jungle Garnet. As they make their way around, it's Joseph Pelaya in the front, along with the 2 young men from Galvez, Sean Duncan, and the young ladies have made contact. The other guys have closed back the gap. I think that are 4 laps. The laps winding down pretty quick. This is the BS1, BS2 / female event. Just checking that the audio is still good, folks. So just let me know if the audio is still good. What a beautiful day here it is in the country of Belize. Once again, folks, the live has been brought to you by Elephant Sun Cycling Team and by Ordinance Bike Shop, bringing the live into your living room on this beautiful Sunday morning. Man, I wish I could make on my bike the ride, but I'm on a motorbike, a zoom zoom. Once again, big up Mr. Douglas Barcelona Lam, filling in for Rick. It's not an easy job, yes. Thank you, Clifford Lewis, thank you. Said it's still good. I must say, folks, Ricola does its magic. Last weekend, when I went to Culture Capital Griga to cover the TV Ramos race, I got soaked to the bone. And guess what? Ricola did the trick. I returned home, not even a cold, not even sick. So big up to all the fans who send Ricola. Everybody send me Ricola, so I have a stash of Ricola. So I now run out of Ricola. I got Ricola for now till cross country. It does the trick. So like I mentioned to the folks how I do it, I remove the sweets from the package, and I put it in water and dissolve, and I have a tube, and so I drink that and it refreshes the throat. So I brought out my Ricola today. Folks at the back here, these guys were playing cat and mouse. Joseph, Jungle Garnet, and Chad Abraham, the 3 riders out at the back, and Joseph laying down the law as he about to catch up to the main field, and it seems that they're going straight across. So these guys are having a whole heap of fun at the back as they have passed the entire field, and it's Joseph on the run. Mr. Joseph on the run. been marked by Chad Abraham and Lyndon Jungle Garnett as they have caught the entire peloton. Still have the two young ladies, Chelsea Gillett looking very smooth on her bike, and Francine Gigley back doing her thing. Yes, Melanie Steen, I have a long day. Melanie, I have a long day. So I believe this is 5 laps down. Joseph Pelayo just off the back as young Chelsea Gillett and Francis Gigley staying with all the attacks. This is, if you just join us, this is the Elephant Sons cycling races, quick races. A day of racing today, and then this afternoon the UWI will have their race on Marine Parade as the riders make it round the roundabout. It's Chelsea Gillett on the front, young Chelsea Gillett on the front. Good morning, Juan Carlos Cuellar. Yes, man, you could get a free Ricola. Actually, some of the guys asked me for Ricola, and so I make a taste and say, man, this is good. Folks, in the attack off the front, we have two of the young men from the Galvez camp up front. The two young men, along with Chris Andrews of Small Gap, and the young kid, can't remember the name again. Rajan, I think Rajan, and the next one, Belford. That can't remember the name good, but the two young men, along with Christopher Andrews, riding for Team Stinners. While the young kid is telling them, push it hard, push it hard. A gap have been opened up, the gap has been closed. We can see it's Jungle Garnett, Lyndon Jungle Garnett closing the gap along with Chad Abraham. 3 riders out front, pressing on. Big up yourself, Chris Galvez, to have these young kids getting into something positive. Good morning, Miss Ethel Jenkins. Good morning. So I believe this is a 6 lap going pan. 3 riders about to be caught. There's Mr. Joseph, there's Chad Abraham, Lyndon Jungle Garnett, Chief Santinos, young Chelsea Gillett, Francine Gigley, Sean Duncan, and Joseph Pelayo sitting at the back. The 3 riders have not been caught. They closed the gap, but the 3 riders are still out front. The 2 young men from the Galvez camp, along with Christopher Andrews, ride for Team Stinners. And Joseph is on the front. He won't close that gap. Those are his teammates. Sitting on his wheel is Chad Abraham, Lyndon Jungle Garnett, the Chief Santinos, Sean Duncan, Francine Gigley, and young Chelsea Gillett. And here comes Joseph Pelayo, who have made it back to the wheel. I think Joseph Pelayo ride too much of a big gear whenever they go around the boat. The huge gear, you know, it can't pick up speed. So Rojo, you have to send a thing for Mr. Pelayo, or Stefan have to teach him man. He's the brother of Stefan Pelayo, the young kid. Folks, the junior will be lining up with the elite riders, so definitely want to say riders like Stefan Pelayo. You can see young Aaron Pope, of course. You can see the guys from G Flow, that's Ahmad Charrington, Keith Enright, and Devin Major. And I think guys are Kaya Kondong. Once again, big up the people bringing live into your living room. Big up Elephant Sons and Urus Bike Shop. I want to pick up Miss Adla and Dolfo Cabral out of California. Mr. Glenford Jex and Mrs. Margaret Jex out of New York. As you know, Miss Margaret Jex is giving a beautiful prize, an earring to the first place young ladies, a Pandora pair of earrings. So the three riders still up front. We'll make our way to the front of the race. We have three riders still up front. We have Chris Andrews, and the two other young men from the Galvez camp. Two promising young men. And they have caught back Andrews and young men looking good. I remember young man just started the other day, and look, they have been very consistent. I think Mark Steen helped train them. So big up yourself, Mark Steen. Two young men on the front out of the Galvez camp, along with Chris Andrews ride for Team Stinners. Sylvester Thomas, good morning. Good morning to Pops out of Balmapan, the physiotherapist. Big up yourself, Pops. Sheridan Gabat, good morning. Miss Devereen Reyes, good morning. D. Wade, good morning. As the Wheel Turns family. The Cycling Federation of Belize. Guns cycling team, big up yourself, Mr. Guns. And there's a two kid, and the kid, the teammate is telling the other one to don't go too hard, just control. And here comes the main peloton sitting in the front, David Joseph is his name, David Joseph, and he is a teammate. He will slow down the pace, no one coming on the pace, so Joseph will allow his teammate to ride away. We still have Joseph Pilayo in this group. We have the two young ladies, Chelsea Gillett and Francine Gigley. We have Sean Duncan ride for Team Stinners. We have Santi the Chief ride for Team Santinos. We have Lyndon Jungle Garnett ride on attach. Chad Abraham rides on attach. And we have David Joseph, and there's an attack by Joseph Pilayo. And a shift and attack. Okay, just come up to the front, and I don't know if you may try close back the gap, but the three guys are opening the gap. The gap is opening. It's somewhere around about 8 seconds or so gap to the three lead riders. There is a young Chelsea Gillett ride for Team Imanes and Francine Gigley. Yeah, Travis, good morning, Travis. Where are you there? The border. I hear them make stuck at the border. The border closed. Big up Elephant Sons and big up Travis Flowers, Roger Brandt, and the entire team. And there's an attack. There's an attack by Francine Gigley. Francine Gigley on the attack. It will have been marked by young Chelsea Gillett. Yes, Francine Gigley on the attack. A gap open up to the group of riders. And the two young ladies on the attack. Francine Gigley and young Chelsea Gillett have opened a gap. Joseph at the back, looking on. Chad Abraham, Lyndon Jungle Garnett, Sean Duncan, the Chief, and Joseph Pelayo. What a day, a beautiful day. The two young ladies, Francine Gigley and young Chelsea Gillett, looking good out here. There is young Chelsea on the pace, followed by Gigley. Kudos to these young ladies, as it is a beautiful day here in the country of Belize. I know Mr. Kevin Lowen, I want to Belize right now. Glenford Glenn, good morning from Bronx, New York. As we leave the two young ladies. I think up next is the club race. You can see Henry Moreira out. There's the two young ladies just behind us, Francine Gigley and Chelsea Gillett. Wow. So we look at our water leak. So the guys are from the BWS. There's a water leak. So the guys from BWS is doing some work. So the cyclists have to just be careful. They are putting up cones. So big up the Belize Water Service taking care of that leak. Long time, Trav. That's mean Palace on there for a while. If you done it there for 5 days and Palace, you drive down Palace must have a month time. So there's the 3 guys up front. Christopher Andrews along with the 2 young men. And we can see it's still Francine Gigley and young Chelsea did out front. And so when you give the orders, David Joseph is telling the young kids what to do. A man in Jose Gomez, aka Chips. Of these guys have caught Kadisha Francis and Lapper. That's Kadisha Francis riding for Team Imanes, have been caught by the 3 lead riders in the likes of Christopher Andrews and the 2 young men from the Galvez camp. Riding excellent, riding like a real team, sharing a pace. Chris Andrews sitting on the back, not pacing, so I wonder if you can try attack these guys, but they are looking good. Find out too much laps remaining. Two left, 2 laps is 8 laps, so 2 more laps. 2 laps remaining, 2 laps remaining, 2 laps remaining in the base 1/female event. Folks, again, picking up my driver, Mr. Douglas Lamb, taking care of me out here on the Philip Golson Highway in the Elephant Sons cycling crit races held here today on a beautiful Sunday morning. I want to pick up all the fans tuning in. Like we mentioned, it's a full day of racing. This morning it's the Elephant Sons, and this afternoon it will be the UWI races. Again, on the other side, we can see the riders coming. We have Cartback, Chelsea, and Francine. So we're just behind the 3 leaders. Rajan or something. I saw the kid name, one and the name. And Guilford or something, the next one name, but I'm not sure. We'll definitely get their names correct at the end of the day. They have definitely making a mark for themselves. Okay, Wilford Green and Rajan Simpson. Thank you. Yes, Rajan and Wilford. I'm not calling title, but I'm calling first name. And so so the cones are set up because the Belize Water Service have to do some emergency work. So this section, cyclists, pay attention. The guys are out. The guys from BWS working hard, making sure there's a water leak, there's water running, so a pipe must be bust, so they want to take care of that business there. What a beautiful, man, it's so beautiful here in the country of Belize. Mother Nature, best kept secret. So young Wilford and Rajan doing an awesome riding this morning. Big up Victor Galvez Jr. investing in these young kids. You know that the Galvez family is a family of cyclists, and we want to big up Vince Galvez. Like I said, his son is riding excellent. He rides in the junior category and he rides excellent. So the 3 riders, so folks, after this can be 1 more lap. So I think 1 more lap. This is the 9th lap. They complete 9th lap, 9 of 10 laps about to be completed. Who will it be, folks? Who will it be? Will it be Wilford? Will it be Rajan? Or will it be Christopher Andrews, who is sitting on the wheel of the two young men? Good morning, Mr. Patrick Lewis. Huh? Yeah. One more up. So, yeah, we could go wrong and become a man front. So once again, picking up Douglas Barcelona Lam, my driver for today, taking care of business. Last lap. This is the final, this is the grand finale. Who will it be? Will it be Wilford? Will it be Christopher Andrews? Or will it be Rajan? Folks, as Rajan, Wilford and Christopher Andrews make the final turn, this will be it. The race will be between these guys. So it seems that Wilford is under serious pressure, as Rajan said, I'm not going left here. So Chris Andrews is right there like a hawk, listening to those guys' conversation. On the other side, we see Francine, Chelsea and the other riders, but we are up front. This is the final lap. We are almost at the conclusion of this event. Who will it be, folks? Who will it be? Big up Vince Galvez, investing in these young guys. Young Wilford and Rajan. Oh, Chris Andrews almost fell. So the two young kids are up front. Christopher Andrews riding for so I call it Team Galvez, and you have Christopher Andrews rides for Team Stinners. So we hope that the cyclists pay attention to this this barricade. I mean, according to keep left. The guys are doing some work, some maintenance work. There's some kind of issue. Yes, man. Big up the guys from the BWS taking care of business this morning. So fans, you can make it out, and you have food truck out here, and you have things to drink, food. So you don't have to worry. If you don't drink tea, they must have coffee and so. So folks, the final leg, three riders heading towards the finish. Who will it be? Christopher Andrews sitting on the back like a hawk. Here we have Rajan and we have Wilford. Who will it be, folks? As we can see the finishing line up front shortly. Yes, three riders heading towards victory, heading towards the finishing line. Who will it be? Will it be Wilford? Will it be Rajan? Will it be Christopher Andrews? Folks, on the front we have young Rajan on the front, followed by Wilford. I hope I have the name correct. Yeah. In the whole it's too early, guys. Christopher Andrews a cut short. As the two guys heading towards the finishes, folks. We are heading towards the finish. Young Rajan, young Wilford and Christopher Andrews heading towards the finishing line. We can see the finishing line in the distance. Yes, we can see the finishing line. Who will it be? Yes, three riders, and here goes Christopher Andrews. Christopher Andrews on the attack. Christopher Andrews on the attack. Wilford. Christopher Andrews on the attack, and Wilford closing the gap. Christopher Andrews. Followed by Wilford, and here comes Rajan. Stop right there. Yeah. And here, yeah, thank you, dog. Move towards. Here comes we can see the group coming. The sprint is coming. Let us see. I can see Jungle Garnet. I can see Jungle Garnet. There's Mr. Miguel Jones waving the flag. Here comes Lyndon Jungle Garnet. Lyndon Jungle Garnet. Lyndon Jungle Garnet. Lyndon Jungle Garnet. Sean Duncan. Sean Duncan. Sean Duncan. Lyndon Garnet. Chad Abraham, the Chief. David Joseph. And here comes Francine Gigley. Francine Gigley. And young Chelsea Gillett. Francine Gigley. And Chelsea Gillett. Oh, a beautiful morning. Definitely have some words with the winners. So up next will be the club races. So folks, coming up next, it's the club event. Thank you all for tuning in. And it's beautiful. There's Kedisha Francis. I think she have one more lap to do. I don't own the rights to the music playing in the background, folks. It's all for entertainment purposes only. So while I wait, let me go have a little drink. Yo, yo. Makakita interview the guys. Give me some Ricola. So, try to get an interview with the winner, with the two young men, with Christopher and Jose. He's still working. So I move over to the young kids. So folks, coming up next, when I just hang on in there, let me get some interview. Yes, so I'm here with Team Galvez. So I'm going to get an interview first with Rajan. You're Rajan, right? So good morning, Rajan. Excellent ride this morning. You guys got away along with your teammate. I think David Joseph set it up. You guys attack out. Christopher Andrews follow you. And you didn't even ask him for help. You guys work as a team, both you and Wilford. Talk to the fans, man. Tell them who they're coach to.
Big up, first thing, big up Mr. Mark Steen. The next team, man. We captain VJ. Thanks to Mr. Vince for putting in the sport because without him, we never made there. That's all I got to say.
Wilford. Awesome ride, Wilford. You rode as a team today. I heard you and Rajan, talking to each other, and you're not sharing the pace. Tell the fans how you find the race today. I mean, you are new to cycling, but definitely making a mark.
It was a very nice race. This is my first race for the starting my cycling career a month and a half ago. I would like to thank my mom. She was very supportive of me switching sports to cycling. My captain VJ, my team man Razan, Mr. David, also my coach Mr. Mark, and our manager Mr. Vince Galvez. And yeah, this was a very fun race, very nice. Hopefully I can do better in the next one and try to get that first place for my team. Thanks very much.
Awesome, man. You're very good at interview too. Dave, yes, I see you're kind of make the guys get to and then you stunk on the front and not allowing anybody to go across. But the good strategy. Big up Vince. Maybe we could talk a little bit about the team quick.
Well, right now I got a young boy to train hard. I think me and Mark still got to train hard because we try to do better. Maybe cross country, right, junior cross country. Right now I got the captain VJ, Vince Galvez Jr. I respect to Vince and thing. Big up to Team G. Because right now we try to get this thing back on the map. I had to make the young boy go because then I say every time I get up off I see everybody watch me, right? But I know that I'm in the game plan anyways. Because if I make I go cross, it may be a problem too. Because I never want to make the youth get left behind. No? At least I want to have a fair experience of it too. So big up to Team G. Thanks to Mr. Donis today out every day. The interview and everything there. Respect. Next time I get there for win this next one, I know.
Thank you, Dave. So I move to the podium. The prize will be given out, and then up next, I think it will be the club event. Again, big up LF & Sons for having this beautiful race today. Big up all the teammates. They came out to support. Big up LF & Sons for bringing it live into your living room along with Oldest Bike Shop. Yes, here's your man Shane and the crew behind. Remember, folks, you could get food. Remember, I don't own the rights to the music playing in the background. Solely for entertainment purposes only. Where is Christopher Andrews? Christopher Andrews no in sight. I guess maybe ride the other race too. I will have a lead word with Christopher Andrews, the winner of the race just now. What is it? Put on my back. What is against somebody?
Hi, my name is Joseph and yeah.
Annie Marie Colai. How'd you thought now?
Female riders, please come to the podium. And then the base 1 and base 2 riders. We have Christopher Andrews, first place. Base 1, Wilford Green, second place. Base 1, and Ruben, third place, base 1. Base 2, we have Sean Duncan, first place, and Chief, Mr. Chief, second place. Station prize, base 1, England Garnet. Station prize, base 2, Mr. Castillo, Chief. Again, please come to the podium to get your prizes so we can proceed, please. Or you have to wait until after the elite race to get your prizes.
Okay, so the prize will be given shortly. Folks, remember, we don't own the rights to the music playing in the background. So.
Believing from down, cause them life not easy boat. Even Bandan said it's not an easy blow. Occupation, occupy the motherland. Calling all soldiers to kind each other land. From creation, he writing a job plan, but chronics can't do it alone. So I'm recruiting soldiers coming from there and far like you. Executing sincere friends and we left a father true.
Some people you're right, and them still choose to shout you.
Yeah, everybody select on them, you know I'm a gunshot too.
From them I play bad, yo. I them a backbite. Hypocritical to style.
So Chris is here. I'm going to talk to Chris Andrews, the winner. Chris, awesome race. Talk quick.
Morning everyone. Nice, beautiful race, beautiful weather. Just want to thank God for life, health and strength. Big up my team Stingers, sponsors Geotech.
Yes, you have to come on Chris Kai and get a prize.
Again, the base 1 finishers, first place, Christopher Andrews. Second place, Wilford Green. And third place, Roman.
So on the podium, third place, Jean, second Wilford, and first place, Christopher Andrews. Okay, so so next race on start then. Okay.
Hold the man hand, Chris.
Oh, them a backbiters, hypocritical, two-siders.
So top podium prizes.
Spreaders of rumor, but your teeth and tongue gonna let you down. Reward for your words shall be profound. Oh, screw all you want, but go do and drown.
So coming up next is the club race.
Not even a doubt that this set on the wall of Babylon shall escape in this time.
It's a Nigel Alvarado
Choose the right side and down to be
and Carmelito giving out the prizes. So base 1, base 2.
So tell me some force ripen. More God dog disrespect and face disaster. Tell them about fighters, hypocritical two-siders. We call them modern day.
Alright, B2 riders, Mr. Sean Duncan first place, Mr. Castillo second place, and Francois third place.
Okay, so the B2 get prize too. So Sean Duncan ride for. So base 2 riders, we have Sean Duncan, Lyndon Jungle Garnet, and Francois Avella.
And what his friends did to the tough country, all in the name of suppressing the truth. But I absolutely them can't pollute, cause them are backbiters, hypocritical two-siders. We call them modern day Judas, spreaders of rumors. Oh, them are backbiters.
Folks, we don't own the right to this music playing in the background, solely for entertainment purposes only. My name is Mr. Ernest Ferguson. My name is Negro Galvez. Big up to the two young men, Wilford and Rajan.
Now in comes the musical thing.
So here are the riders: Sean Duncan, Santi the Chief, and Francois Avila.
Run them out to your yard. From them a play back yo. Hey, them a backbiters, hypocritical two-siders. We call them modern day Judas, the spreaders of rumors. Oh, them a backbiters, hypocritical two-siders.
I don't know how to call Francine Giggly name it. Oh, more people? Oh, I guess that's station prizes. Station prizes, I believe. Oh, okay. Station prizes been given out. The Chief and Jungle Garnet winning prizes. So we have Francine Giggly over the side. We have Francine Giggly, Chelsea Gillett, and Kedisha Francis.
Club riders, please.
So club riders line up. Club riders race about to get underway.
Female riders, just right here, please. We'll give up the prizes right now. For all club riders, please line up the line. Club riders, about to begin.
So give me a little one drop. Wow, what a nice, what a nice. See my favorite guy there, D Wade. D, what a beautiful morning. I feel like dance and all. D, good morning. BZ boys, yes, nice music playing in the background. Nice day here in the country of Belize. D Wade, talk to the fans.
Yes, good morning, a happy Sunday morning. Hope everyone had a blessed week. Andrew is out here again. I see Rick. Rick is out here again. Who is the driver today? Douglas Lamb and Andrew Adonis is your team. Smokes Gladden, a strong competitor, is here. We have Gary is here as well. Yes, it's be a beautiful race, guys. But I just want to say, Andrew, as always, thanks to the entire cycling community, right? All the support. Without them, this can't be possible, right? So I always want to give thanks to the cycling community, the guys there who's chipping. Yes, thanks to the mayor, Mr. Bernard Wagner, the Minister of Sports, my good friend Anthony Mala and his team for always providing assistance with these type of events. Most importantly, thanks to Elephant Sons, Mr. Travis Flowers, Raja Bryant and Roy and the team there at Elephant Sons and Precision Auto who's putting this race together. Really appreciate it. Andrew, it's going to be a monster event here. It's lovely that we come out on the boulevard, right? So you give fans an opportunity to see the entire race, and then you get to cover each and every race too. So everyone watching, guys, enjoy, have fun. We're excited to race and put on a show for you guys. Smokey, say good morning to the people.
Blessed morning, first and foremost. So I give Almighty God thanks for health and strength for all who they out there and who they watch on the live and everything. Thanks to the people that support the race. Thanks to the people that have the race. And may the best man win. Ride, enjoy yourself, and respect each other throughout the whole portion of the day. Give God thanks.
Okay, so what? Mr. Ogales is out. There's Darren Anderson, of course. We have Gary, we have Mr. Lovell. We have Danny is out. We have Mr. Butler, Chad lining up again in this event. We have Hubert Johnson. Here we have Alvan, Barney Brown, George Jr., Chris Buckinett, Canul. Well, watch who they out there, so watch who can line up. And we have Filton Butler, watch who can line up. Patrick Williams, of course, the ever dangerous Henry Morera. You all right? You ready? All right. Yep. All the riders. Okay, let me move up.
We have some briefly stuff here. BWS to fix our Mendy.
The three ladies. Three long ladies getting their prize. Francine Gigley, Chelsea, and Kedisa Francis. Good morning, Michael Martinez, Niels Alvarado from UK. Bueno, our fans all the way from UK. And get interviews with the young ladies after the event. What they collect money? Quite a number of riders. My driver is ready. Douglas Lamb is ready. Big up Douglas Barcelona Lamb. Once again, bigging up the
over the side, because you know what, we have barriers on the side and we don't know nobody outside of the barriers. All servicing are done over the side there. If anyone on the people there want to service, all servicing are done over the side there. The Shell gas station side. Everybody clear?
How much total?
20 laps.
No, how much total riders? 20. These guys will be doing 20 laps.
Francine. Remind. And then, gentlemen, one more announcement.
Good man, Miss Joyce and Lopez.
So we have that dig out there on the roundabout. So let's make be careful because we don't want nobody drop or anything like that.
I have a bicycle trainer in my vehicle for you from Leticia, please, for the team, no? Yeah, can you please remind me? And I'll go with it. Now for the Lovo team. Yeah, if you could help with that. Can you help with it though? Alright.
Think about it.
Hey, you're not alive. You're not alive. What? The Brandon Catoos in the storm? Why? This eruption and destruction this morning?
35 riders.
35 riders.
We have station prize for A, B, and C at the 5th lap and the 10th lap. All category. For all category.
Station prize.
We have Erson Butler out here. Yes, it's a reminder about that was
So we done. I don't
oh, don't tell it. Okay, all right, okay. Done that.
Gentlemen, we're ready.
The thing now for the entertainment. By night,
Ready to do that? Watch it. Got it.
So it's about to go down, folks. Good morning, Miss Beverly Price. Dean, Mr. Dean Joseph, good morning. From Cole, Connecticut. "35 riders. This will be some ruction and destruction out here.
It's 12 riders. Each lap have a cash station free right here. 20 laps, 20 cash station right here. Listen. C category, the 5th lap, $25 station price, C only. The 10th lap, C category, $25, C category only. This is additional to the premium prices. The B category, 5th and 10th as well, $25 station price. And the A has an additional $25, 5th and 10th price and 10th lap, sorry, as well. All right, so 5th and 10th for all categories, right here have an additional $50, right, 25 each. Each lap, remember, each lap has a cash premium here. Open, whoever cross first, that's open.
That means Barney and D-Wade go double, triple.
Dwayne Wade and Barney Brown has paid to double dip. So Barney is right, is double dipping in C and B, and Dwayne Wade B and A.
Folks, it's going to be definitely ruction and destruction this morning.
Every lap get a pass, we announce the lap, all right?
Make Bali safe on the speaker.
Yes, on the speaker.
Hey.
Everybody understand?
Any questions?
Philip, pay attention, man.
Big up, huh? Yeah, ready, ready. I'm going to the boy way before they hit me. So there are 35 riders. Here comes my motorcycle. Here comes Mr. Douglas Barcelona Lam. Yeah, Doug, good. Yeah. Folks, we are off on this beautiful Sunday morning. This is the club race, ABC. Some 35 riders. Sign up. Big up Mr. Lincoln Phillips, Edward Phillips, the whole Alfred Parks Memorial family, Miss Rita Thompson, Ashton Clothing. Big up on yourself. Folks, remember the 22nd Catch a Bull of February, Catch a Bull. Huge event coming up. Don't start to have meetings, so you know that event will be massive. Folks, already these guys are throwing down some 30 miles an hour. There's Big Sam sitting at the back. Riders stretch out like stretch me guts on this beautiful Sunday morning. Folks, it's blazing. This is going to the first of 20 laps. 20 laps, every lap there's a prize, folks, as these guys, some 35 riders, all in. How is the audio, folks? How is the audio on this one? Making sure everything is intact. Today is beautiful, not like last week where rain. What way? Big up again, my driver, Mr. Douglas Barcelona Lam. I got my Ricola. What, one Mexican will come beat them up, then they will start complaining about each other. Oh my. Folks, so we about, when we turn around, it'll be one lap. There's Valance Sims There's young Patrick Williams, one rider off the front. That's young Gian Lovell off the front. You can see Mr. Tasha. You can see Agaldes. Man, a lot of riders. Third other riders sitting in the back here. We have Danny and Valance Sims as it picks up. We are into a headwind. Valance Sims, you can see brother Jay. And out front, one rider out front. There's the main peloton. And we have Tyron Tasha riding for Elephant Sons in hot pursuit of the one lead rider, Mr. Lovell. Two riders out front. Tasha gunning for the wheel of young Lovell, who is laying down the law, doing some 28 miles an hour in a headwind, about to make contact. We have Elephant Son rider, Mr. Tasha, who have caught, and I think his first lap down prize. It's every lap down prize. Tasha getting that prize, and the entire field bearing down. Tyron Tasha picking up the first prize, riding for Elephant Sons. Big up Elephant Sons for having this beautiful event today. And also they are bringing it live into your living room along with Odon's Bike Shop. Once again, bigging up my driver, Mr. Dorgas Barcelona Lam. Stop right there. And Darren Anderson, the rider out front. Darren Anderson, the rider out front. Wait right there. As Darren makes his way around the roundabout, here comes Mr. Tasha, comes D Wade, Smokes Gladden, Henry Moreira, Bob Gabriel, the Barber, Big Sam, the entire peloton. And Mr. Lovell gone for first place to last place at this moment. A gap have been opened up, and Mr. Lovell look like he burned up all the matches just now. Valance Sim hanging on for dear life along with Hubert Johnson as these guys are blazing a trail. These are weekend warriors riders, and the speedometer said some 30 miles an hour. And fans are out supporting the cars, supporting cycling on this beautiful Sunday morning. What I see, Sean Card is out to take part in the elite race follows after this, folks. 20 laps. Beautiful day here in the country of Belize. Cycling races. So this spot get tricky. You have to go on the left hand side. BWS is doing some maintenance work. There is a broken water line. Big up the BWS crew. Bring out all the equipments. Folks, almost all riders still intact. Banang Katus in the mix, Erson Butler, Pieto, Manny Brown, Mark Steen, Red Bull. All the big hitters moving up front. A rider from Running Rebels up front. We are behind the main field, so we have to be extremely careful. The riders are scattered all over the tarmac, so we don't want to squeeze way and throw way off of we motorcycle. As the riders are spread, we see Mike Mann gunning for the wheel of a rider from Running Rebels. I'm not sure if that's Brandon Catus. The pedaling style look like Brandon Catus. I not see him in the pack, so that's definitely Brandon Catus out front. I don't see Brandon Catus in this group, so that's definitely Brandon Catus. As we make our way past the peloton, yes, it's definitely Brandon Catus. Brandon Catus will pick up that prize. Brandon Catus picking up a prize. Going in for the wheel of Brandon Catus is Stephen Dirksen, aka the Mike Man. Brandon Catus all alone picking up a prize. Mike Man trying to close the gap to Brandon Catus, who is laying down the lap. Brandon Catus looking good. Riding 4. Running Rebels. They have Mike Man trying to close that gap. So Brandon Catus make his way around the roundabout. And here comes the entire peloton, being led by Charles Garrier. We have the Barber moving up. We have Henry Moreira moving up. We have Chad Abraham moving up. We have George Abraham moving up. There's Mr. Canole. And all the rest of the riders sitting in the back. We have Patrick Williams, the young Lovell. All his matches have been scratches. So Mr. Lovell, Gian Lovell have lost contact with the main group of riders. Patrick still hanging in there. Sean Duncan, Brother J, D Wade, Mark Steen, Big Sam Vicio. Folks, it's 20 laps of pain and punishment. So it seems that Mark Steen have a flat. And so Brandon Catus have been caught by Mike Mann. So it's two riders out front, Brandon Catus and Mike Mann out front. We see a rider in between trying to go across. I would believe that would be George Abraham Jr., Pelin style. So we complete 2 laps, 18 laps remaining. The guys are knocking the laps are quick. Then the final event will be the Elite / Juniors. Once again, bigging up Elephant Sons for hosting this beautiful race. And big up Elephant Sons for bringing it live into your lumen room along with Udon's Bike Shop. So the two riders out front, Brandon Catus and Mike Mann. The other rider, yes, it is George Abraham Jr. trying to close the gap. Urson Butler on the front, followed by Charles Garrier, Alvan Gillett, Henry Moreira, Greville Young. We see Mr. Linares from River Valley Boys out. We see Steven Sylvester. Patrick Williams still hanging in. This is the Elephant Sons quick race held here today. Big up Shankar warming up. There we see the pair of feet. These guys are flying early morning. Mark Steen getting his change of wheel. Tariq Connor seems to be in a whole heap of trouble. Riders coming off the back. We see Chad Abraham fighting to stay on the wheel. We see Valan Sims. We see Charles Garrier riding for Elephant Sons. Still Brandon Catus, they have been caught. The two riders have been caught, Brandon Catus and Mike have been caught. Riders losing contact, folks. Look at the long line of riders. The pace still says some 30 odd miles an hour. Yes, some 30 odd miles an hour. Riders losing contact. Beto freewheeling. Sean Duncan trying to close that gap along with Patrick Williams. Who is laying on the law up front? It's Brandon Catus up front. I think I see Big Sam too. Big Sam. Yes, it's Big Sam laying down the law. Big Sam Vicio laying down the law. He's all alone, just a few bicycle lengths. Big Sam Vicio. In hot pursuit, we have Henry Moreira. We have Brandon Catus. We have O'Galvez. Be careful here, guys. This is where the road is narrow. There's Beto, Brother J, and Greville Young make it back. A small gap. You see Valan Sims losing contact. There's Mark Steen trying to close back the gap. The club riders at the roll, buddy. Big Sam have been caught. There is Henry Moreira. Henry Moreira have closed the gap. Some serious cats up front. D-Wade trying to go across. This is very intense, folks. What somebody? What Berry Grill? Morning watching from New York City, locking in a Target store. What? All in a Target store, man. Watch. Thank you guys for tuning in on this beautiful Sunday morning. Yes, Elephant Sons hosting this event. Started this morning with the Tiny Mites moving up. Then we had the 6 to 10. Then we had the women / BS riders. And now this is the club event. And up next will be the junior / elite event. Ruction and instruction here on the Philip Gorson Highway. Fans come out early, come secure your spot. Go Dada, you hear that? Patrick Data, the hell, go Dada. Nigel, the kids said thanks for sending us stuff. Nigel Stewart Senior, the kids said thanks, they appreciate the gift you send. We want to thank all the families who continue to support the sport of cycling. Once again, remember the 3rd of January 2026. All road leads to the Caribbean Tires showroom. Patrick Williams have called it quits, folks. Yes, all roads lead to the Caribbean Motors showroom, where the living legend Mr. Oswald Bowman again giving the past champion and legendary cyclists and sponsors their flowers. Remember, get those tickets, they are $75 a piece. At the door is $100. Secure your tickets, secure your table. Remember, there's all kind of prizes for best dress couple, best dressed individual, and a lot of giveaways. Big up Mr. Oswald Bowman. Miss Rosaline Waite, good morning. Nels Peters, good morning. So Nels Peters said, the weight I picked today. Eldon Smith, good morning, thank you. And I was cycling running on my vein, right? So once I hear cycling race and I have health and strength, I'll be there to bring the coverage into your living room. Picking up my driver again, it's a Douglas Barcelona Lam. A few riders off the front. I see Mike Mann, I see D-Wade, I see Brandon Catus, and I see, I believe that's Mr. Ogaldes off the front. 4 riders just off the front. A small gap of only about 20 bicycle lengths or so. 4 riders as we head into a headwind. And in front we have Dark Kanul. And the gap is open up. Brandon Catus pushing the pace along with Mike Mann, D-Wade and Mr. Ogaldes running for River Valley Boys. 4 dangerous cats up front. But you know that Big Sam and Bob and the guys at Backless Smokes, they won't let this happen. I mean, we have Big Sam Vice here, yes, they are definitely try Henry Moreira, they'll just try to close back that gap. I think every lap there's a prize, D-Wade getting his prize. Four riders up front. Oh, they're not Brandon Catus up front. Sidney Belzier, the barber. They almost look alike, same white socks. same jersey, same color bike. So it's Sidney Bezier, Steven Jurgensen, Mr. Ogaldes, and D. Wade. 4 riders, 4 different teams: River Valley Boys, BZ Boys, Running Rebels, and Team Stinners. And the peloton is being controlled by Smokes Gladden, followed by Henry Moreira. You know you'll see some action soon. So here comes Smokes Gladden on the front, followed by Henry Moreira, Big Bob Gabriel, Banan Catus, Big Sam Vicio, Steven Sylvester, Charles Leslie Jr., Windell Skinny Vernon. We have Anthony Tun, we have Beto, Hubert Johnson, Sineval Ansons have made it back, Orson Butler, Alex Pratt, Charles Garrier, Alvan Gillett, Barney Brown, Sean Duncan, Danny, Mark Steen, there is the food truck. The food truck, the old folks, if you want any food, you're out. So the 4 riders still up front, and it's still Smokesland and the march driving the train, trying to bring back the 4 riders. Thank you, Kevin Logan. Thank you, Kevin Logan. Check ties and people, nobody telling. No disrespect on this. We won't accept any negative. This is a sporting. We cover sports, and we don't get no personal. We get personal upon this. Share good comments, no negativity. It's unfair to the beautiful fans who want to pass, nice comments about their riders, cheering their riders. No disrespect. It's only a sport. None of the riders they make money off of this sport of cycling. They spend thousands of dollars on a bike, their apparels, their nutrition, and for anyone to slander and criticize, it's wrong. Let's keep it nice. Folks, the gap has been closed to the 4 lead riders. It's SPD on the front, Valan Sims fighting to hang on, and for SPD. More food truck, folks, eh? Get some delicious food. I see burger, all kind of thing, and get something to eat. Folks, this is the Elephant Sons Sunday morning races, crit races held here on the Philip Golson Highway between the 2 roundabouts. Big up Mr. Travis Flowers, big up Mr. Raja Brand and the entire team, Nigel, Alvarado and Ali, guys in behind the scenes, you have Shane, you have Charles Jr., you have Gary, you have Kanul, you have Eggy, you have Mr. Can't remember all the names of the guys, but thank you all for hosting this event. And all the sponsors, definitely all the sponsors. I gotta say a big kudos to my driver filling in today, Douglas Barcelona Lam, doing an awesome job keeping me safe, keeping you guys informed, in tune as we bring you live races. Look at the speed, it's definitely about 30 miles an hour. And it's Henry Moreira on the front, Henry Moreira closing the gap. Henry Moreira followed by Smokes Gladden. There is Tyron Tasha, Bob Gabriel, Brannon Catus, Steven Sylvester, Charles Leslie Jr., Mark Steen, Big Sam Vicio, Windell Skinny Vernon, Philton Butler, Darren Anderson, Bieto, Kanul, Brother J. Brothers flying past. And big up the guys at BWS taking care of that leak. Yeah, tracking down these guys. Yes, Miss Kirsten, you are a big supporter of cycling always. They give Miss Kirsten, so it's my pleasure to keep you guys in tune in cycling in Belize. You are a great cycling fan and supporter of cycling. So right as you get peel off left, right and center. Valan Sims holding the back door. Normally the Palace the holds back door, but Valan Sims today holding the key for the back door. So we have like a little north wind blowing. So when we head this direction, heading north, we have that north wind, and when we turn around, we have a headwind. John Burns one, he said, "Make a turn the camera upon her." And there goes Henry Moore on the attack. Henry Moore on the attack. Marked by Mark Steen, Brandon Catus. As he closes the gap to the four lead riders. Henry Morera riding for Bundle of Joy, closing the gap to the four lead riders, folks. It's all on action here on the Philip Gosson International Highway. Pick up to Elephant Sons for hosting this massive event. My name is Raymond Young. And they have brought it back. It's all back together. It's all back together. And guess who? Bundle of Joy, Henry Morera, the ever dangerous Henry Morera, who is causing ruction and destruction this morning. Big up to the traffic department. Big up to all the people, you know, the police department, the nurses, the custom officers, all the people who work to keep the country going. When the race comes on the side there, the pace goes up to about 32 plus miles an hour, yes. You get a tailwind. More riders trying to come back. So we have three guys from Elephant Sons. We have Tyron Tasha, we have Charles Garrier and Dar Kanul. We have two riders from Stingers. We have Bieto and Sean Duncan, and we have one rider from SPD who just made it back to the group. So may I explain about crits, folks. Crits, this is good that those two stretch, but when you reach to the roundabout, anybody could kind of good could go roundabout fast, and you could cause a gap, and especially if a rider not shifty gear, he burn up a lot trying to catch back the guys up front again. We can see it's Darren Anderson. Darren Anderson riding for Bundle of Joy, followed by Philip Leslie, and Brandon Catus is telling him, let's go. Folks, it's getting dangerous, it's getting serious. There is Big Sam Vicio. The whole race is being blown to smithereens, folks. Yes. Kanul throwing the towel. Sean Duncan about to throw in the towel. Riders scattered like Kevin Logan has said, scattered like crabo. Riders losing contact. The pace is blistering, folks. Stretch up. Anybody know that fella there? Bolbo, good morning, Bolbo. Man say and tune in to our Caribbean brothers and sisters tuning in this morning. Antigua and Barbuda had on a race. Again, bringing up our guys there in Panama. Young Derek Chavarria, young Jalen Briseño, and Javin Gonzalez, three Belizean, part of a team, part sponsored by Ryder Hagedal, who won the Giro Italia some years ago. Legs are definitely hurting. All the riders fighting to stay on the wheel. Sitting at the back, we have Windell Skinny Vernon right for Team Stinners. Hanging on for dear life. Charles Garrier, Alan Sims, Erson Butler at the back. Up front, it's Brandon Catoos laying down the law. Brandon Catoos. We have Charles Leslie. We have Bob Gabriel. We have Henry Moreira. These guys are trying to break loose. We have Steven Jurgensen. Let me have some Ricola. Lexus Ria, good morning. Folks, when you hear the bugle, always big up Geotech Belize. Geotech Belize for your building and construction. For your building and construction, you go to Geotech Belize. We do soil and concrete testing. Folks, as we make our way around the boat, small gap to a group of riders up front. You can see Barney Bung at the back, Ogales at the back, Baba trying to go across, Gravel Young trying to go across, the weight have made it across, Big Sam. Up front we have some weekend killers, we call him. It's Brandon Catoos, been marked by Smokes Gladden. We have Charles Leslie Jr. We have there's a sprint for the prize, and it's Darren Anderson, Bundle of Joy will get that prize. We have Brandon Catoos, we have Smokes Gladden, we have Charles Leslie, we have Philip Leslie, we have Henry Moreira, we have Bob Gabriel, we have Steven Jurgensen, we have Anthony Tone, we have Big Sam Vicio, and we have D Wade. And here comes the Barber, Cindy Belizier, along with Mr. Ogaldes, along with Red Bull, and Gravel Young. Small gap to the other riders as these guys slow. One rider out front. It's David Anderson riding for Bundle of Joy. Here comes the riders as they make contact. It's Tarantasha, Charles Garrier, Barney Brown, Steven Sylvester, Windell Skinny Vernon, Mark Steen, Hubert Johnson, Filton Butler, Erson Butler, Alvan Gillett, one long line again. Bob Gabriel, a small gap to the riders up front. Bob Gabriel laying down the lap. Bob Gabriel laying down the lap. Been marked by Henry Moreira, Brandon Catoos, Smokes Gladden, Anthony Tun, Philip Leslie D. Wade, Charles Leslie Jr., Red Bull. The riders up front, the two riders up front are Darren Anderson and Stephen Jurgensen. Bob laying down the law, closes the gap to the two lead riders. Separation happening in the field. Here comes Big Sam, Vice closing the gap. Mr. Galdes, Taryn Tasha, Steven Sylvester, Barney Brown, and Windell Skilvern and the rest of the riders. Folks, once again, bigging up Elephant Sons for putting together this massive event. Of course, they are responsible for the live along with the Owners Bike Shop. Big up to all the sponsors. Big up again to my driver, Mr. Douglas Barcelona Lam. Young Aaron Pope warming up. He's not a part of the race, he's just warming up, young Aaron Pope. Yeah, so everybody upon the rivet. The rivet meaning they point on a seat, trying to hold the wheel in front of them. As we see Steven Sylvester pulls off, not sure if he has a mechanical or something. Some of the elite riders out already. Sprinting for the prize again. It's Henry Moreira sprinting for the prize again. Ten laps remaining, 10 laps remaining, 10 of 20 laps have completed. So we are halfway through the race, 10 laps remaining in this event. Most of the riders are still intact. Small gaps. Quick race are blistering. As we see the heavy hitters, we see Brandon Catus out front, we see Smokes Gladden, we see Henry Moreira, 3 riders out front. There's a group, we have Charles Leslie, we have the Mike Man, Stephen Jurgensen, we have Darren Anderson, we have Philip Leslie, we have D. Wade, we have Red Bull, we have Bob Gabriel and Taryn Tasha. A small gap to the rest of riders trying to make it back, but 3 heavy hitters out front. Brandon Catu, Smokes Gladden and Henry Moreira. Bundle of Joy, Running Rebels and SPD out front. Here comes Big Sam Vice here, riding for Team Santinos as he closes the gap to about 7 riders in this group. The 3 riders out front open up the gap. The gap is being pried open. Make our way to the front of the race. We have 3 riders laying down the law. Brandon Catus, Henry Moreira and Smokes Gladden. The 3 riders leading the race at this moment. Brandon ride for Running Rebels. Henry Moreira ride for Bundle of Joy and Smokes Gladden ride for SPD. These are the 3 riders leading the race at this moment. Morning, Leonel Oliveira. Leonel like my son. Grew up at the house. And there is the main peloton coming at the back. Some 28 riders, but we are with the 3 lead riders as they continue to pry open the gap. 3 deadly cats, 3 big hitters of the Weekend Warriors Club. Brandon Catus, Smokes Gladden and Henry Moreira. Morning, Claristone. Fast approaching the finishing line. Another prize will be given. The flag will be waved. I think they have some special prizes. So 3 riders are breaking clear. Smokesland and the pace. The pace said some 28 miles an hour. 28 miles an hour as Smokesland press on along with Brandon Catus and Henry Moreira. Darwin Elio Dagi. Air Clarice by. So I see Travis and Raja Brand get hold up at the border. Man, they staying there for 5 days. But at least they can watch the race as it unfolds. Big up for you guys for hosting this event. And we can see the field is being led by Charles Leslie Jr. riding for Elephant Sons. So Elephant Sons have their work cut out. They have to try to close back the gap to these 3 riders. Henry Moreira on the front. The pace picked up to some 28 miles an hour. Yes, Henry Moreira on the front doing some 28 miles an hour. Riding for Bundle of Joy, followed by Smokesland riding for SPD, and Brandon Catus ride for Running Rebels. 3 riders set along now as they continue to pry open the pace. They're working like a team. They're each pulling. I guess they must have come to a conclusion and said, listen to it. We could share this prize. We are from 3 different teams. We go all the way, and then at the wire, then we spin it out. So when they passed the lap, they said it was 10 laps, so we made it halfway. So when they complete, it'll be 11 laps. My name is Mr. Kirk Smith. Good morning, Mr. Kirk Smith. Mr. Kirk Smith out of, I believe he lives in California. Pick up yourself. Morning, Robert Mullins. So coming up next is the Elite/Junior event. The gap continue to open. We await the main peloton. And it's surprised that Mike Mann in this group here. The group have lap Mr. Lovell have been lap. And this is the main peloton. On the front, making their way around the boat, we have Steven Jurgensen, we have Bob Gabriel, we have D. Wade, we have Goroy, we have Barney Brown, we have Mr. Galges, we have Windell Skinny Vernonson at the back along with Big Sam Vicio. We have Alvan Gillett, we have Beto, we have Erson Butler, we have Gravel Young, we have Charles Leslie Jr., we have Mr. Canul, we have Taryn Tasha, Hubert Johnson, D. Wade, Philton Butler, David Anderson, Bob Gabriel. As the 3 guys continue to open the gap. Mike Mann want to stir up something, but you know, we'll see what happens. So let me have a drink of Ricola. There we can see the 3 riders on the other side making their way back. Henry Moreira, Smokesland and Brandon Catus, we're behind the main field of riders. They are off about a few seconds. Or Galdes, running for River Valley Boys on the front. Mashing a huge gear. We can see David Anderson, we can see Mike Mann, we can see Hubert Johnson, we see Taryn Tasha, we can see the Barbaf, Belizier, we can see Bob Gabriel. Windell Skinny Vernon holding the back door, keys. riding for Team Stinners. How our boys doing? How our boys doing in Panama? How our boys doing in Panama? Any Belizean in the break up front in Panama? Let us know. Nige, anybody? Derek, this is Derek driving and young Jalen Brisenyong. Folks, this is the Elephant Sons day of racing Sunday race, crit races, more than one event, beautiful prizes. Big up Elephant Sons for hosting this event. Big up all the cyclists who come take part. We want big up the volunteers behind the scenes. I see Miss Debbie Steen was there. I see Mr. Alvarado. I saw Carmelito and all the Mr. Crawford and all the other people involved making this race a reality. Now, of course, I have to pick up my driver, Mr. Douglas Barcelona Lam, finishing for Rick. Rick is heading out of the country, so he won't be here. And folks, we can see an attack by some riders. I can see that's the riding style of Big Sam Vicio laying down the law, doing some 30 odd miles an hour in ahead with Sam Vicio, followed by Charles Leslie Jr., followed by Mr. Agaldes. Philip Leslie trying to close the gap, and Sam Vicio, the hard person of Sam Vicio, is losing riders. Sam Vicio stepping up, laying down the law. Charles Leslie Jr. not able to hold the wheel of Sam Vicio, continue to press on. Agaldes trying to close that gap. Here comes Philip Leslie as they try. Big Sam Vicio going like a diesel engine, trying to close that gap. Big Sam Vicio all alone, seeing him move. Sam Vicio closing the gap with every pedal stroke. Here comes Agaldes, here comes Philip Leslie. So Sam ride for Team Santinos, Agaldes ride for River Valley Boys, and Philip Leslie ride for SPD as they try to cross over to the three lead riders. And there we have it. It's still Brandon Catus, Henry Morera and Smokes Gladden out front. And we have three riders chasing. These are three riders: Big Sam Vicio, Mr. Agaldes, and Philip Leslie. And Sam said, if you guys don't want to help, I'll lay down the law. Sam Vicio stepping up a notch, open up the gap. Philip Leslie and Agaldes trying to close, but it's Big Sam Vicio like a diesel engine, as you can see the riders up front. Big Sam Vicio laying down the law, about to pass a lap rider. I think that's Mr. Canul, who has been lapped from Elephant Son. Big Sam Vicio laying down the law. Sam Vicio like a huge diesel engine as he closed the gap to the three riders. Sam Vicio riding for Team Santinos, looking good. Sam Vicio. The pace says some 29 miles an hour. Big Sam Vicio all alone trying to close that gap. He had two riders with him. They were unable to hold his wheel. That's Philip Leslie and Mr. Agaldes. As we see the three riders just about to reach a roundabout. Vicio looking back to see where the riders are. And he continues to close the gap to the three lead riders up front. Three heavy hitters of cycling. It's Brandon Catus, Henry Morera, and Smokes Gladden. And we have Sam Vicio and for Team Santinos. There's Philip Leslie and Mr. Agaldes. The whole race have been blown to smithereens. The gap continues to pry open as Philip Leslie dancing out of the pedal, trying to close the gap to Sam Vicio. I think Sam Vicio is waiting a bit. You know, numbers, we are great in numbers. And if Philip Leslie reach over, then they will have two riders up front. two riders from SPD up front. So they have made it back to the wheel of Sam Vicio. So Big Sam been caught by the two riders, Philip Leslie and Mr. Agaldes. We move up to the Fec de la Porte, the front of the race, where three riders, the gap closes now, it's continuing to pry open, and it's the three riders, Brandon Catus, Henry Moreira and Smokes Gladden, blazing a trail out here on the Philip Golson Highway. We'll try to get a conk, I believe it's somewhere about 7 or 6 laps remaining in this event today, but it's Brandon Catus on the front. Followed by Henry Moreira and Smokes Gladden. Once again, beginning up my driver Douglas Barcelona lang. Big up the people again, bringing live into your living room. Big up Elephant Sons and Owners Bike Shop, bringing live into your living room. Coming up next, it's the junior / elite event. We are with the three lead riders, Smokes Gladden, Brandon Catus and Henry Moreira. These guys seems that they will ride all the way to the finish all alone. So Fernando Rizado out here will take part in the elite event. I believe Team Anthony Mala traveled out of Belize. I think they head out Monday to some part of Mexico for some training, so they will be gone. A few riders will be gone for about 2 weeks to do some altitude training. Big up the Honorable Anthony Mala and the BTB. So these guys have opened up the gap. Big Sam, Ogaldes and Philip Leslie not able to close the gap, and this crowd will definitely get back. You can see the group passing, about 20 guys still intact, but these three riders are riding like a well-oiled chain, sharing the pace. Three heavy hitters of cycling: Smokes Gladden, Brandon Catus and Henry Moreira. And this beautiful sunny morning, it's nice and cool. Five laps remaining, 5 laps remaining, 5 laps remaining, folks, 5 laps remaining. So we have completed 3/4 of the race, so 5 laps remaining in this event. I don't believe those guys will come back. I believe the winner will be from these three, because these guys are pressing on. Henry Moreira in the front, the pace says some 24 miles an hour in a headwind. Henry Moreira, followed by Smokes Gladden, followed by Brandon Catus, Bundle of Joy, SPD and Running Rebels. Once again, picking up the traffic department, making sure the riders have been kept safe. The gap continued to pry open, You can see the three riders at the back. The gap have them been pry open. We have Big Sam Vicio, Mr. Agales and Philip Leslie. You see Urson Butler trying to make a bid for it all alone, and the entire peloton on the other side just passing the start finishing line. These guys are passing the start finishing line on the other side. Good morning, Miss Anna Bennett. Thank you. Rika is out to support his only rider in the event. Mr. Agaldes. BWS is doing their work. Folks, coming up next Sunday we head to San Ignacio for a huge event too. I think the first place of $1,500, so a nice event. We'll bring that live into your living room. Saturday morning we head to Willows Bank to cover another race. Sam have a small gap on the two other riders, but we are here with the three leaders. Smokes Gladden riding for SPD, Brandon Catus riding for Running Rebels, and we have Henry Moreira riding for Bundle of Joy. Who will it be? This group seems at the back, they are surrendered, but it's 3 races in one. It's A, B and C category, so each rider the riders, so it's not over for some of the riders. They are riding for their category, so these are all A riders up front, Brandon Catus, Henry Moreira and Smokes are all A riders, so they're still priced back there for first B rider and first C riders, first top 3 I believe in each categories. The food trucks are out, so folks, if you come out, there's food to buy. I see young War Tank warming up. I see Mr. Pilar warming up. I see all the kids from G Flow riding up, the 4 kids. I see Jashan Aldana. I saw Keith Enright Jr. I saw Ahmad Charrington. And I saw Devin Major. So as we make our way around the roundabout, three riders: Smokes Gladden, Catus, Brandon Catus and Henry Moreira. Good morning, Mr. Tios Eckards, Tios Lewis, good morning. It's not Rick today, Mr. Lewis, it's not Rick today, it's Douglas Barcelona Lam. Rick is traveling. Man, you jump on a big iron bird. So we are just behind the 3 lead riders who will definitely take on this this and be first, second and third in this category, in the A category. Who will it be? Will it be Brandon Catus? Will it be the ever dangerous Henry Moreira? Will it be Smokes Gladden? These are the 3 riders, the 3 A riders leading the race at this moment. Once again, bigging up the people bringing it live into your living room. Big up Elephant Sons cycling team and Erdogan's Bike Shop bringing it live into your living room. Not sure if they have cut back the other 3 riders. I don't see them. I saw the peloton. As we make our way to the finishing line, I can see the Levies, Mr. Levy, Mrs. Levy. So I know that Dylan is here and Dylan's girlfriend. 3 laps. 3 laps remaining, 3 laps remaining, 3 laps remaining, 3 laps remaining. Brandon Catus, Henry Morera, and Smokes London. Who will it be, folks? Who will it be? That's extremely close. Folks, if you just join us, this is the Elephant Sons Crit Race 2025. I think Nigel said hopes to make it be an annual event, so you get bigger and better. This is the first year, well attended. A lot of riders out, a lot of fans are coming out to support. With 3 laps remaining, folks, 3 laps remaining. Up next is the junior/elite category. Good morning, Mr. Don Harris. So Kevin Logan said he believes that Brandon will take it. Hello, Henry Morel again, good fight. Let us see if Henry Morel will try to attack out with a lap to go or something like that. So you can understand for warming up. Here comes the 3 riders, so when they go wrong, it will be 2 laps. And then we have the big showdown for the finish. We can't go at the back. This is where the race is. Okay, the 3 riders still there. That's Sam, Philip Leslie, and Mr. Ogaldes are still out front, just a few seconds. And we can see on the other side, we see a handful of riders. So the race have blown to smithereens, riders scattered all over the tarmac. So we have Alan Sims and his boss, Alban Gillett, and at the back we see Erson Butler, Barney Brown, Charles Garrier, Kenny Vernon. So we are still here with the 3 lead riders, Brandon Catus, Henry Morera, and Smokesland. These guys will take it all the way to the finish. Who will it be? Kevin Logan saying you have Brandon Catus. Smokes for the win. Wayne Jones says Smokes for the win. Brandon for 2 more laps. 2 more laps remaining, folks. 2 more laps remaining. And after that, the big event, the final event of the day, the elites and juniors. So we are still at a war because we have some feisty junior riders. The G-Flow riders are very feisty. Young Ahmad Charrington, Keith Enright Jr., Devin Major, Jashan Aldana. The guys are feisty. So Brandon looking smooth. And see how far the gap open up. The 3 riders were behind. They are a good distance behind. We just seen they come by the start finishing line. And the guys on the head back. So that's Big Sam Vicio, Ogaldes, and Philip Leslie. And the gap is fastly closing. We can see D-Wade jumping out. We can see Darren Anderson jumping out. So Clariston said the two others have to drop Brandon if they want to win. Enough for the win, Miss Beverly Price said. Darren Smith said, anybody here? You got. So who will it be, folks? Who will it be? Once again, bigging up LF and Son Cycling Team for hosting this beautiful event today. Pick up all the sponsors who made it possible, all the volunteers, all the cyclists who came out to take part, all the fans who showed up to cheer on the riders, all the people on the live. Thank you for being very nice today. Let's keep our comments clean again, folks. Let us show love to our cyclists and fellow viewers. No, people want to watch a clean race and see nice comments. You don't want any nasty comments. So remember, we have moderators checking you guys out. We'll block you if you behave bad. It's nothing personal, strictly business. Here comes Henry Moreira, Smokes Gladden, Brandon Catus. This is the finale after the pass. It will be the final lap. After this, one more lap and we sprint out to the finish. Who will it be, folks? Man, somebody have must about 20 food they ride on a bike they watch ballet. 2 hands full up, must about 20 food. Brandon Catus on the pace, followed by Henry Moreira. Smokes Gladden, let me have a little drink of Ricola. Big up to the guys there in the Lamar Park. Mr. Charles Mosiah and the entire crew, Mr. Frederick McFadden and that entire crew there in Lamar Park, always tuning in. And when the guys on the chair for PMA. 1 lap remaining, folks. 1 lap remaining. 1 lap remaining. Good morning, Mr. Anthony Catus. Hubert Greenwich, good morning. Folks, 1 lap remaining. 1 lap remaining in this event up front. Yes, Mr. Ethel Jingis, I got my Ricola. Man, thank you again to all the fans who send Ricola to me. That is a miracle, I tell you. It does work for me. Screaming my voice out and it saved my voice. I just received a package from the Stuart and Roberto family, and inside of it, Ricola. Miss Ethel Jenkins sent me stuff, Ricola. Other people send me things, Ricola. So, thank you. Dolfo Cabral, good morning. Dolfo and Adla Cabral out there in California. Folks, it's Henry Murray on the front. So, I'm not saying Henry don't do anything yet. We see this is the final lap. We head towards the finish. We see the guys near past the start finishing line yet, and the guys are fast approaching the start finish line. It's Henry Moreira, Smokeland and Brandon Catus. 3A riders. Curtis Booth, good morning. Henry win with his high cadence. Brandon Catus putting on his shades. Folks, it's down to the final leg of this event. Who will it be? Who will it be? Will it be Brandon Catus? Will it be Henry Moreira? Will it be Smokes Gladden? Who you got the money on? Joe, don't wanna wake up yet? Folks, we head towards the finishing line. It's the 3 riders, Brandon Catus, Henry Moreira, and Smokes Gladden, as we make our way towards the finishing line. 3 riders. And we can see Bob Gable, the gap have closed, Bob Gable, and some fierce fireworks at the back, Bob Gable, not too far behind. That's definitely some fireworks because these guys were way out front as we head towards the finishing line. 3 riders, Brandon Catus, and I can see Henry Moreira getting ready to move. Henry Moreira, and the wheel of Brandon Catus. There's Smokes Gladden. Who will it be, folks? Who will it be? As we approach the finishing line, it's Brandon Catus on the front, followed by Henry Moreira, followed by Smokes Gladden. Yes, Brandon Catus. Have your head on the sideway. Brandon Catus on the front, followed by Henry Moreira, followed by Smokes Gladden. Folks, who will it be? Who will it be? I have to give it to Winnie. And here goes Smokes Gladden. Here goes Smokes Gladden. Here goes Smokes Gladden. Being joined by Henry Moreira and Brandon Catus. Brandon Catus. And here goes Henry Moreira on the other side. Henry Moreira on the other side. Henry Moreira on the outside. Henry Moreira on the outside. Henry Moreira and Brandon Catus. It seems that Brandon Catus narrowly edging out Henry Moreira. Yeah. Henry Moreira narrowly edging out Henry Moreira. And here comes, we await, here comes the sprint for the next group at the back. I can see Big Sam Vice out front. I can see look like Charles Leslie Jr. So it's Big Sam, and here comes it's Darren Anderson, Bundle of Joy, Big Sam Vice, Charles Leslie Jr., D. Wade, Mr. Ogaldes. We have the Barber, Tarantasha, Philip Leslie, Mike Mann. And here comes Bob Gabriel. What a day, folks. That was exciting, Brandon Catus. And the fans are out. Give you a little. There's Henry Moreira coming. Get some interview shot in the guys. Folks, remember I don't have rights to the music playing in the background. Here comes the other field. We have Urson Butler, followed by Barney Brown, Philton Butler, Alvan Gillett, Red Bull, Wendell Skinny Vernon, Hubert Johnson, Charles Garrier, and Darren Nelson. Brandon Catus win.
Who's second?
Second, Henry. So I'll try to get interview with the riders. Smokes and get a chance, I want to talk. Yes, man. Geotech Belize. So Mr. G chatting with the G Flow boys. I won't go over there to spoil their conversation. So we are close to the finish line. Remember, we don't own rights to these music playing. So I look for Brandon to get a little interview. There he is. I'll work my way over to Brandon Catus and get a little word with Brandon Catus, the winner today. They are the Pelayos, Jungle Garnet, the Zoom. So I'll make my way over to Brandon Catus and get a little interview. We're here with the winner, Brandon Catus. Brandon Catus riding for Running Rebels. Brandon, the fans had you to win it because they know that you're the better sprinters. They may say that maybe Henry might try to attack you, but you guys rode, once you guys got away, you rode like a team. I guess you share the prizes. Everybody know you're three of the dangerous guys, but Brandon, exciting race. Maybe you could tell the fans how you find the scores.
Morning Donuts, morning everybody. First thing Donuts, I have to big up Heno. We have to call the man King Heno after this, King Henry. I'm on the march good right now, Donuts. Big up to Heno. Heno really ride impressive today. Man ride like a solid. Man a beast, the man afraid for race. Everybody else not look like they really want to race. Shout out to Smokes. The Smokes really ride the race good. Today I could ride aggressive now. They say every lap had a station prize, so I decided that I'm want at least out of the 20. I said I could get about 5 no. So that's my goal today, get 5 prize, try end up in the break and win the race. Me, Heno, and Smokes get away. And we talk to each other, we decide that 3 away I rotate, we share up everything. And so we do, we share 1 in, 1 out, Smokes 1, me 1, Heno 1, and we decide that we are sprint for the last one now. And on the sprint, I jump and Smoke started and I pass her easy, and I think I had it already, so I had to look for Coco post up. King Henry the car far behind, they look for Coco eat my food for me. So I had to dip in and me overdrive, garningly harder so that Heno no pass me. Big respect Heno, and thanks for coming out doing this. Shout out the Rebels. I tell Troy you have to come out now. Start to win the race there, Troy. So come out, big up the barber, shout out to Tun. And thanks to you to doing this to come out. Nice race today. I like that kind of race, yeah. They crit to have to stop or go a lot. It make everybody have to ride, no, and the race not so easy. Thanks, Donis.
Yes, Brandon Catus. The winner, where is Henry Morera, King Henry? While the interview, there's Mr. Jex, there's China, all support of cycling. Looking for Henry Morera. As elite riders are lining up to try to get some more interviews. Looking for Henry Morera, looking for Smokes Gladden. But the big guys are already, Henry can line up in this too. So maybe I'll make my way over and get a few words with Henry. So both juniors and elite riders will take part in this event. I see if Smokes there, past Smokes there, and I say Smokes was trying to get a word with Smokes. I don't know how the B go, but I think D Wade won the B category. So I'm trying to get an interview with D Wade also. And the C category, who's the winner, I'm not sure. As soon as we get that information, we'll try to get a little interview. Here comes Smokes Gladden. I think Smokes Gladden, let me see if he will take part in this event. Yeah, Leslie's out. There's Smokes Gladden. Boy, Heno, you're a brave man. You just finished second, just finished the race and back in the elite category. Heno, awesome ride this morning. You almost edged out Brandon at the finish. Brandon said you had to dig deep in a reserve, but Heno, tell him so find the race this morning and jump in at the big league.
Top of the morning, everybody. Yeah, I work on my finish. I practice my leaf sprint, so I get better and better. So I was smarter at time now. First and foremost, I want to give God thanks for this beautiful day. We have each and every one of us out there to come participate in this race now. Yeah, a nice event, man, but yeah, I'm going in it again. Need a lead work also. Going to have some fun with the bigger guys now and really test myself and say how far off are there, how far are they now. Yeah, I want to give the wife and kids big up now for the support. Big up the sponsors, Honorable Anthony Mala, Evan Tillit, my lead boy Chris, and everybody else will support me in any kind of way, you know. Yeah, and I wish everybody a safe race and make we go have some fun. Enjoy the rest of the day, everybody, and thanks, Mr. Donis, to bring it live in your living room for everybody now.
Yes, Henry Morera. So we say Anthony Mala Digital Alliance is out, the young G-Flow riders are out. We see this young special man, young Aaron Pope, have to give him kudos, young Aaron Pope. Aaron, you line up a lot. Hey, what? You the right against the part today? Make sure beat the pair now.
Morning, Mr. Donis.
Baron, Aaron saying I deal with you today. Yes, yeah. You know that historic father and son taking part. And you know, like this young kid, Aaron Pope, started as a young kid and look at where he is going. So, look up to Aaron Pope. Young Stefan Pelayo, coming up to the young Victor Galvez Jr., young Andre Enriquez, young kid just start. Darren Anderson can line up. We have Sean Carter back there. We have Leon Leslie. We have Darren Anderson. Charles Leslie can ride back again. Dijon Hyde. Like a pass through here, so G flow. Lone flows there front. Lone flows there front. Anthony Maladija Alliance, we have Carlton Robinson, we have Byron Pope, we have Devin Major, we have Kenyon Sanford, we have young Keith Enright Jr., we have Dylan Levy, we have Joshua and Aldana. Smokes lined up again. Oh yes, I say Smokes and son, so two batches of history, two father and son lined up in this event. Smokes, a quick word, awesome race just now.
Yeah, well, as per normal, always we give God thanks and a safe one for the first one. We look forward for the same thing for the second one. And I come out to try to support my son on this one. So I will give me all until I just enjoy myself and we enjoy the day together. Give God thanks.
Thank you. And then we have young Ahmad Changtan. We have young Caden Sutherland.
And I open elite or juniors. So every lap, when I have a preem, 25 laps. 25 laps, 25 preem. So when I have to work for the money. So when I work for the money. We have from the 5th lap, 1 station prize besides the preem. So if a junior cross the line first, you get the preem and the station prize. From the 5th lap, 10th lap, and 15th lap. For the elite, if you cross the line first, you get the preem and the station prize from the 5th lap, 10th lap, and 15th lap. Alright? So then 3 specific laps have an extra $25 per line, right? So it open. Elite and juniors open every preem $20.
So the juniors will pay to win the elite prize overall?
Yeah, but you have double it, right? You have a double pay, right? You have a double pay for this.
Yes. Who are double pay?
Yeah. Yeah, true. That's true.
All right, so the juniors that paid to double dip is Devin, Ahmad, Nathan, Keith, Stefan, Caden Sutherland. Yeah, so you got it right? So I think a majority of the G flow is. So like Carmelita said, we have a preem per each lap for the 25 laps. You also have 2 cash station prizes on the 5th, the 10th, and the 15th lap. Elites has their own, juniors has their own. That's the station prizes, that's $25 each. Right, so that's $75 for juniors, $75 for elites, 5th, 10th, and 15th lap. Everybody got it?
We are trying the lap.
25.
So the junior slash elite will do 25 laps.
Junior prize. So we have the junior prize set at first place, second place, third place. First place 175, second place 125, third place 75. We are bump it up, third place 100, fourth place 75, and then the 5th place will be medal. So if you come in 4th for juniors, you want that 75. If you come in 3rd, and they're 100. All right?
Okay, folks, it's about to go down. Well, I can move out of the way. Yes, sir, morning. Well, afternoon. That's still morning for me. No, man, I still morning. 11:02. I still morning. I still morning, Mr. Poe. You have American time, huh? Okay, all right. Okay, all right. Okay. All right. So it's about to get started. This is the final event of the day. Ruction and destruction and tarmac. Folks, feel free to share the live. Cheer on the riders. Remember, all positive comments that we love. We don't want to block the comments, so remember they are moderators. As they take off, they have 2 PMA right at the back. Big up again to my driver, Douglas Barcelona Lam. Oops. Okay, set dog. We are folks. And this beautiful Sunday morning, the final event of the day, the junior slash elite riders. We definitely want to see what the juniors will do on this beautiful Sunday morning. Already who are front? It's Henry Morera on the front. We see who all I see in there. A lot of riders are calling him earlier. Make a way wrong the boat. I see Hollister Baptist riding on a touch at the back. D-Wade decided to line up in this one again too. Dijon Hyde at the back, hanging on for dear life. This is the first of 25 laps. You see young Aaron Pope sticking in there. D-Wade, we have James Alford. We have young Andre Enriquez, Smokes Gladden. So we have quite a number of riders who have took part in that race. Sign up for this one. We have Smokes Gladden, we have D-Wade, we have Henry Morera, we have Darren Anderson. They took part in that race just a while ago, and they have lined up in this elite event. Manny Maya Coleman, Sean Cad in this event. It's young Leon Leslie on the front riding for Anthony Mala DJ Alliance, followed by the young Devin Major. We have the young Keith Enright Jr. There's a young Ahmad Changton War Tank sitting at the back. It's Dijon Hyde. Okay, some blistering space. These guys are flying. Dijon Hyde not able to hold the wheel. D-Wade in some trouble. It seems that a small gap. The pace says some 30 miles an hour in a headwind, 30 miles an hour as D-Wade, BC Boy trying to close the gap. We can see Mr. Alford, we can see Smokes Gladden, folks. It's all wild, it's crazy, it's beautiful. And this beautiful Sunday morning, 25 laps of blistering speed. Big up Elephant Sons for hosting this massive event, this beautiful race here, folks. Big up Elephant Sons for bringing the live into your living room. I want to big up Ordonance Bike Shop, also bring the live into your living room. Folks, remember next week Sunday, we head to Sad Nasser for a nice event also. That will be a beautiful event. God's Spare Life will be there to bring the live into your living room. A beautiful day, the sun is shining, the sky is blue, a nice chill in the air. People in Belize are getting ready. I don't hear a lot of Christmas music playing in my neighbors, in my house, and around the neighborhood, and around Belize. Up front we have the young Nathan Perifit, along with Baron Pope, Sean Cad. I see Goran Gabriel in the mix. The young Victor Galvez in the mix. There's a young Aaron Pope sitting on the wheel of Henry Morera, young Aaron Pope, the young kid. Hollister Baptist there in the green. Young Ahmad Charrington moving up, the War Tank moving up. And here goes the War Tank, here goes the War Tank as he closes the gap. Folks, the player says some 35 miles an hour, 35 miles an hour. These guys are looking and look at young Aaron Pope holding the wheel. Young Aaron Pope right in the mix, folks. There's Stefan, there's Hollister Baptist, there's Alford, Smokes Gladden, and young Jeroy Gladden. It's young Nathan Perifit out front. Sean Cad, young Nathan Perifit. Folks, 25 laps, 1 lap competed. When on the second lap, these guys will knock down these laps pretty quick. Pick up to all the cycling fans tuning in. I'm not sure, Hollister Baptist, I think he rides on a touch. He's running a green jersey, so I'm not sure. Okay. So Douglas Lum said Nathan ride the circuit every day, so he will be good out here. Who Hollister ride for? Hollister ride on a touch, or he ride for anybody? On a touch. So Hollister Baptist ride on a touch, and it's Nathan Perifit out front all alone. Nathan Perifit, there's Sean Cad, followed by young Keith Enright Jr., Kadeen Sutherland, Kenyon Sanford, Tariq Flowers. Sitting at the back, we have Jeroy Gladden, Smokes Gladden, James Alford. We have young Andre Enriquez, young Aaron Pope, Stefan Pelayo, and out front in heavy pursuit, who is gunning down the young Nathan. Nathan seems that he will get this prize. Nathan heading for the line. Nathan all alone as he head towards the start finishing line. Let me see if somebody will jump out and catch him. It's all Nathan Perifeet. Nathan Perifeet heading for the line. Will he make it there? Somebody closing the gap to Nathan Perifeet. And it seems that Nathan will get a prize, followed by Hollister Baptist. Henry Morera said that's it. Carlton Robinson had a mechanical, so he's back in the race. So I think you'll get a free lap. If you have any kind of mechanical, this is less than a mile circuit, so it's like a crit, so you are allowed to get free laps if you have mechanical. If you get dropped, no, you can't. But if you have a mechanical or involved in a crash, you are allowed a free lap. And here comes Henry Morera. Is not out of it. Joined by Carlton Robinson. It's Hollister Baptist on the front, followed by Nathan Perifeet, followed by Byron Pope, Kenyon Stanford, Sean Cad, Fernando Rosado. Proud of the young man, Andre Enriquez, just started the other day, and he's right here fighting with the big boys. There's an attack by Tariq Flowers. Folks, if you just join us, this is the final event of the day. The Elephant Sun Cycling Race. A series of races, crit races held here today, the 23rd of November. Thanks to all the cyclists who came out to support, all the volunteers behind the scenes, all the donors who give prizes. Big up on yourself. Any Belizean in that crash? Robert Mullings, any Belizean in that crash? Said a huge crash in Panama. I saw yesterday the stage, some narrow street, some narrow highway they were riding on. Keep us up to date. I'll try to read it on my phone. Folks, at 3 lap down, this is going for the 4th lap. Again, picking up my driver, Mr. Douglas Barcelona Lam, filling in for Rick. As I said, Rick is traveling today. It's PME on the front, Sean Cad, followed by Byron Pope, followed by Devin Major, Kenyon Stanford, and the entire field. Young Aaron Pope still in it, folks. At this high blistering pace, young Aaron Pope still in it. This kid is the future, and as we speak, his father is on the front, driving the pace. Byron Pope on the front, lifting the pace. It's all out war. You can see young Goran Gabriel, and we see Mr. Levy on the attack. So every lap, this will make it exciting. Every lap there's a prize. We can see out front, we can see a G-Flow jersey, and that's Dylan Levy on the front, being marked by the tall figure of Goran Gabriel riding for Anthony Mala. DG Alliance, good morning, and the Minister, the Honorable Anthony Mala, big on sports. Twenty-two laps remaining. 2 riders out front. I can make out the figure of Goran Gabriel, and I believe that's Dylan Levy. Those are 2 riders. No, it's 3 riders. 2? No, they're 2. Make sure as they make their way back, it's Goran Gabriel and Dylan Levy. Yes, that's the 2 riders out front. And the pace we have Goran Gabriel. This is the main field being led by Sean Cad of PMA, young Joshua Aldana, young Vincent Galvez, Kenyon Stanford, Leon Leslie, young Devin Major, Hen Morera, Baron Pope, Smokes Gladden, Tariq Flowers, Caden Sutherland, Carlton Robinson, Fernando Rosado, Keith Enright Jr., Hollister Baptist, young Aaron Pope, Andrew Enriquez, James Alford, young Jeroy Gladden, young Victor Galvez Jr. A small gap riding an escape. We can see Nathan Perry-Feet closing the gap to the riders up front. 2 riders way up front. We have a group of about 10 riders breaking clear of this group. This is a last peloton on the tarmac here. We have Carlton Robinson on the front, followed by Ahmad Charrington, Darren Anderson, young Aaron Pope, Keith Enright Jr., Andrew Enriquez, and up front the one lone figure, it's Goran Gabriel. You can see Kenyon trying to go across, Caden trying to go across, giving names of the riders. We can see young Nathan Perry-Feet riding excellent. Young Nathan Perry-Feet making the split along with Fernando Rosado, Jashan Aldana, Smokes Gladden. We have young Victor Galvez, we have Baron Pope, we have Devin Major. As we move over to another group, we have Kenyon Sanford, we have Leon this is what I'm not gonna say if I can get sure names. It's Kenyon Sanford, Leon Leslie, and Caden Sutherland, who's trying to close the gap to the 2 lead riders up front. Kenyon Sanford riding for G-Flow, closing the gap to Goran Gabriel and Dylan Levy. So we have a Anthony Mala DJ Alliance and a G-Flow rider up front, being chased by a G-Flow rider, a rider from Anthony Mala DJ Alliance, and the junior rider there, Caden Sutherland, looking good. Looking back, a gap to the rest of riders. They're about to make contact. The 3 riders are about to make contact. It's about to be 5 riders in the lead, 5 riders in the lead. So it's Goran Gabriel, Dylan Levy, Kenyon Stanford, young Leon Leslie, and Caden Sutherland. Caden Sutherland rides for Digi. He's the son of Kirk Sutherland. The gap is prying open, guys. The gap is prying open, and these guys can be dangerous. The gap is prying open. We have 5 riders up front. We have 2 riders from G-Flow, 2 riders from Antonmala DJ Alliance, and 1 young rider from Team Digi, and that's a young junior rider. I think he's still junior. I'm not sure. I'll have to find out from his dad. So 2 G-Flow, Kenyon Stanford, Dylan Levy. Well, we have 2 Anthony Mala DJ Alliance. We have Leon Leslie and Goran Gabriel. And the pace right now is young Caden Sutherland. This is the final event of the day, folks. The final event of the day. And this beautiful Sunday morning, the Elephant Sons day of racing. The time says it's 11:17. Morning Tishibu. Of course, you know Tishibu will be cheering for her Anthony Mala DJ Alliance. Shabaz cheering for G-Flow. So 5 riders up front. That's the gap. Here comes the main peloton. And the G-Flow is calling off the riders. So G-Flow won't assist. So we can see who have to get down. Anthony Mala DJ Alliance won't assist. So that can be dangerous. The 2 top teams won't assist. So the guys will have to do the Hollister Baptist have to chase, PMA have to chase, SPD have to chase. So if it remains like this, so then 5 guys could actually ride away. And mark my word, I know the young rider like young Ahmad Charrington will try to break out of the group. Here goes Fernando Rosado riding for Antonio G Alliance, trying to make a break. He's been started by the 2G floor riders, young Jashan Aldana and young Devin Major. There's Hollister Baptist out of his saddle, David Anderson, as we try to close the gap. Smokes Lanson at the back. There's young Nathan. There's young Enriquez. The riders have cut back Fernando Rosada. We can see the 5 riders still out front. There are the 5 riders out front. Goran Gabriel, Kenan Stanford, Dylan Levy, young Hayden Sutherland, here the riders, we see riders trying to break away. We see Baron Pope, Leon Leslie, next rider up in front. Sitting at the back here, we have young Stefan Pelayo. Look at the speed, the meter. They're way up to about 40 miles an hour. They try to chase the guys down. There's Keith Enright Jr. And there goes Carlton Robinson on the attack. Been marked by the young Ahmad Charrington. Yes, Carlton Robinson laying down the law. Been marked by young Ahmad Charrington. Folks, they are flying away from this group. These guys are freewheeling, and young Ahmad Charrington along with Carlton Robinson. Ahmad Charrington, I told you this young kid have brought out his artilleries. Young Ahmad Charrington sitting on the wheel of Carlton Robinson as he tried to ride across to join the riders up front. Carlton Robinson looking good. They are closing the gap with every pedal stroke as Carlton Robinson doing some 32 miles an hour as they close the gap to the 5 riders up front. Carlton Robinson giving his all, and young Ahmad Charrington right in the mix. So young Ahmad Charrington, I'm not sure what's going on. Not sure what on. Let me check to see.